guys, peeps, it's Angela with Designs. I wanted to do a quick project with y'all. I'm altering another box, and I wanted to go over with you a couple of the steps that I've already done so that I can cut down on the drying time. On this box, I've just sprayed it with a little bit of Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, dark chocolate truffle, with a touch of Canna Lily burnt orange. Also, I used some other oranges and a little bit of yellow rose of Texas. And then I used Prima Marketing's chalkboard paint. This is in the color of, it is the white one. Which one is it? It doesn't tell me. It gives me an item number. Let me scrape off the paint here so I can give you an item number. I know, it's messy. 655350. I think. Don't quote me. But this is one of the white chalkboard paints. So I painted that, then I sprayed it, and then I took a Tim Holtz stencil that is the Dolly layering stencil. It says Dolly, and it's that one that looks like lace. And I took that stencil with just some regular golden molding paste and put it on the sides. Of course, I'm going to be adding some paint and some texture to that, so I let that dry. Now, I did finish up the paper clay that I had left from Prima, and I made these pieces here. They come from the Prima mold. You can see here. They come from, and I can tell you what mold, pretty much where they come from. Let's see, brocade number 4. Yeah, okay, number 4 mold made, this one here, number 4 mold made these 2 leaf-like pieces here. The brocade number 3 made the flower here. You can see there, number 3. And then these pieces here, I believe, were made from this one, which is this one, number 6. Number 6. So I used 3 of the molds to get these pieces here. Okay, so if you got your molds, your Prima molds or whatever, that is the molds I used to get those pieces. I did use the paper clay, and then what I done was after I used the paper clay, I painted them, sprayed them with my colors, used the Prima gold paint, but this is called Antique Coin. I put it on top of there as well. Now I might change the color up a little bit, maybe stamp a little bit more on them as this project goes. Now the hardware for this box, it can be purchased at creatingwithdetailstore.com. I'm using the feet. This is a foot style that she has, which is very beautiful, and this is the closure that I'm using, which is very unique. It's round, and I wanted to kind of keep that flower shape design because of the flower here. And also I found this piece of paper, and it's from Die Cuts with the View paper pack called Rustic Stack. And inside here, as you can see, a lot of rustic colors, great for fall or just that vintage style look that you're looking for. And I really like this paper. I like Die Cuts with a View. I love their paper stacks. So what I'm going to do is I got this out. This is Liquitex Basics, and this color is Burnt Sienna. And I'm going to paint over the molding paste here to help start building some texture. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot of texture work on the box itself and everything, so that process will speed up, and then I'll step in when needed to explain steps, etc. So step back and enjoy. Okay, peeps, this is the finished box. The last thing I gotta do is put the, let me fix my camera here. There we go. Okay, all I got to do is put the hardware on. I would suggest using E6000 or Glossy Accents to put your hardware on. Because I had to wait for it to set before I could present the piece. And but as you can see, there was a lot of texture, a lot of layering and everything. Let's go over it a little bit. As you can see right there, the paper gives a smooth texture. And then I put the same molding paste on top of it with the same stencil as you saw. And then I painted it. Then I laid that lace. And that lace is just, I think I got it at Joann's or Michael's. It's just a roll of lace. And I took it and I tore it to give it them raw edges. And I laid that on top. Painted it. And then I got the leaves. Laid them on there. Well, first I colored those. Laid them on there and painted it. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, how do you seal something like this? Well, with all the layers of product that I have on here and the gesso, and not the gesso, the Mod Podge, it seals it. It seals the deal. So, and then I took the gold paint. As you can see there, you can see, so, look at the layering. Isn't that beautiful? It just turned out so beautiful. You have coppers and golds and darks and dark truffle colors. You have warm, it almost looks leatherish in a way. When you start layering like I did, and you start inlaying, and as you can see right there's a good example. Look how smooth that piece is, and then it's next to a rugged piece right there with the lace. You know, it's a lot of detail. And that's what you do to bring out a mixed media project. You got to think layers and layers and layers. And then as your layers build and as you paint them, they start melting together real beautifully and everything. As you can see there on the top of the box, I highlighted a lot of things with that Prima antique coin paint. And I just love how this turned out. I love that motif, how I put that together. These little metal pieces here, again, can be bought at May's store, at creativendetailstore.com, and they're going to look like this. That's what you're going to look for, is this piece right here. Okay, so on the inside, I think after I get all of this done, but the inside is just plain wood, and you know, I can do paper in here. I was thinking about doing maybe some paper in here in the lid or something, or get a piece and just lay it in there and just do paper in there. Now, as you see, I do pay attention to details clearly. I painted the underneath of the piece here to match the box because I didn't want it white and looking funky. So, but yeah, that is a beautiful fall piece. I know my mom's gonna fall in love with it. She'll be like, that's mine, because she loves fall and she loves leaves and everything. And those leaves are Prima leaves. They had a collection of fallish leaves that look like maple leaves and all of that stuff, and I had a few left, as you can see right there. I had a few of them left, so I put them on there. The Lindy Stamp Gang Sprays I used a lot. I used mainly 4 colors, and yeah, no, it was this one. I used Marigold Yellow Orange, Yellow Rose of Texas, Dark Chocolate Truffle, and Canna Lily Burnt Orange. Those are some very beautiful colors for fall, and this is what you get when you play with them. The paint that I used again is by Liquitex, and it is the burnt sienna. That is an amazing brown color for a base of anything, fallish brown. Always you want to stick with your burnt sienna colors, because I mean they just go, it goes beautifully with everything. It makes everything so rich and vibrant. And but if you have any questions about any of the products or steps that I have showed you in this video, please let me know. Also, please stay at the end of the video to see detailed photos of all of these wonderful layers. And I am going to put the metal piece or the latch on, and this latch can be bought at creatingwithdetailsstore.com as well. I like the round motif. Ooh, where'd it go? Okay, the round motif, because it just matches the round motif of the flower, and it will go on the front of the box right here. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if you haven't done so, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and help me reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And again, thank you all for watching my tutorials. All of you mean so much to me. All of my fans mean so very much to me, and I love creating with you, and I love creating for you, and I hope that my projects and everything inspire you to craft outside your box and just take control and just go for it. And because that's what I do. I don't really have a set rule to get started. I just go for it, and that's exactly what I did in this project, because I did not know how it was going to turn out. Because there in the middle of it, I was like, this thing is going to turn out real well, and then all of a sudden the beauty come out. I kept doing the layering and the spraying and the drying, and just let the product work its magic, and it absolutely turned out beautiful. So again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.